वेलकम टू साधन चैनल, जहाँ पे मैं हूं अमिताभ और मैं करता हूं स्टॉक मार्केट और इन्वेस्टिंग को सिंप्लीफाई आपके लिए। दोस्तों, रिटेल इन्वेस्टर को एक चैलेंज होता है कि कंपनियां जो है बहुत सारे कॉन कॉल करती हैं, हर क्वार्टर में एक कॉन कॉल करती हैं और उसमें कुछ अपडेट्स देती हैं। बहुत बार कुछ इन्वेस्टर को वो चीज़ें समझ में नहीं आती है। तो साधन ने एक इनिशिएटिव लिया हुआ है बहुत सालों से, कई सालों से आप जाकर देखेंगे तो हमने टाइम टू टाइम कई बिजनेसेस के कॉन कॉल्स को पर्टिकुलरली सिंप्लीफाई किया है, बिजनेस फंडामेंटल को सिंप्लीफाई किया है। इसी सीरीज में हम लोग आज एक ऐसे बिजनेस के बारे में बात करने वाले हैं जो आप सबका फेवरेट है, बिकॉज चैनल पे हमने 7-8 बार इस स्टॉक के बारे में बात की है और ये स्टॉक एक बहुत ही अच्छा परफॉर्मर रहा है बिजनेस वाइज, और इस क्वार्टर में भी इसने काफ़ी अच्छे परफॉर्मेंस दी है। इस कंपनी का नाम है जैस इंजीनियरिंग लिमिटेड। ये एक वाटर मैनेजमेंट कंपनी है। इस कंपनी इज बेस्ड आउट ऑफ इंदौर। इस कंपनी के डिटेल के बारे में मैंने डिटेल एनालिसिस की हुई है, कॉर्नर में इसका लिंक मिल जाएगा। यू कैन गो एंड वॉच द फंडामेंटल एनालिसिस ऑफ जैस इंजीनियरिंग after watching this video, but let's dive deep into Jazz Engineering updates from Sadhan post Q4 FY 2025. So let's dig into it. So first of all, let's understand the financials. Company की annual financials को देखें तो company has done very well in terms of financial performance since last 7-8 years. FY 17 में 161 करोड़ की रेवेन्यू की एक कंपनी होती थी, छोटी सी एक माइक्रो कैप थी, और आज ये 746 करोड़ का रेवेन्यू कर रही है, जो कि 43% हाइयर है ऑन अ YoY बेसिस। अब ओवरऑल 7 ईयर कैगर देखिए रेवेन्यू का तो 21%। सो दिस इज अ बिजनेस विच इज कंपाउंडिंग एट अ वेरी फास्ट रेट ऑफ 21%। ग्रॉस प्रॉफिट इस कंपनी की बढ़ी है 34% टू 415 करोड़ नाउ, और बॉटम लाइन हैज़ ग्रोन 30% YoY ईयर ऑन ईयर बेसिस। EPS has also grown by 26%. EBITDA में भी similar growth है। So now let's look at this business segment wise, because ये कंपनी 2-3 जोग्राफीज़ में काम करती है और 2-3 टाइप के प्रोडक्ट भी बनाती है। उसमें से सबसे बड़ा और मेजर लाइन आइटम है वाटर कंट्रोल गेट्स, जिसमें कि ये एक मार्केट लीडर है। उस सेगमेंट में से ये 63% रेवेन्यू अर्न करते हैं, एंड दिस सेगमेंट हैज़ ग्रोन बाय 50%. सो यू कैन क्लियरली सी दैट द ग्रोथ इज कमिंग फ्रॉम द मेन बैट्समैन of this team. The other part which is growing is screening equipment, which contributes roughly 16% of overall revenue. So both of the main segments are growing. And where are they growing? They are largely growing into India, because 37% of revenue comes from India and USA, जहाँ से उनका 40%, इंडिया से भी ज़्यादा USA से उनका रेवेन्यू आता है। दोनों सेगमेंट हैज़ ग्रोन एट 31%। बाकी के सेगमेंट्स भी काफ़ी अच्छे तेज़ी से बढ़े हैं, जैसे साउथ ईस्ट एशिया हो गया, यूरोप एंड अफ्रीका, ऑल ऑफ हैव बीन ग्रोइंग एट अ फास्ट पेस. So growth is largely driven by both domestic as well as international sales. The outlook for the year FY 26, ये कंपनी बहुत ही ट्रांसपेरेंट है अपने नंबर्स को लेकर के। वो काफ़ी चीज़ें मंथली बेसिस पे वो अपने ऑर्डर बुक और प्रॉस्पेक्टिव ऑर्डर बुक भी, जो बिडिंग स्टेज पे जिसमें वो कॉन्ट्रैक्ट अभी नहीं हुआ है बट L1 है, वैसे स्टेजेस के भी ये डिस्क्लोजर देते हैं। सो दिस कंपनी इज़ वन ऑफ द मार्क्वी कंपनी इन टर्म्स ऑफ कॉर्पोरेट गवर्नेंस. So here is the data point which will prove this further. Jazz Engineering, जो कि standalone business which is India based business, is having an order book of 571 crore, और within India 320 crore का ही order book है, and outside India is 540 crore. So still this company is 40-60 India and abroad. So that is the breakup that adds up to 860 crore. That is the consolidated sales outlook for FY 26, against which they have an order book of 838 crore. So almost जितना order book है वो उसको cover कर लेंगे। अगर उसको complete कर देंगे, they will get the projected revenue for FY 26. जो बाकी businesses, बाकी segments हैं जिनके बारे में हमें जानना चाहिए, वो है रोडनी हंट, which is 180-year-old brand which they have revived into United States. And that is expected to yield around 340 crores of business in coming year. Waterfront Flood Control Limited, it is a UK based company जिसे उन्होंने 2 साल पहले एक्वायर किया है। वहाँ पे भी 40 करोड़ का रेवेन्यू एडिशन होने की एक्सपेक्टेशन. सो दिस इज़ द ओवरऑल पिक्चर विच यू शुड लुक बैक टाइम एंड अगेन आफ्टर 6 मंथ, आफ्टर 9 मंथ्स, कि वो उन्होंने क्या बात की थी और वो कहाँ पे अभी हैं. सो वेदर द कंपनी इज़ वॉकिंग द टॉक. एंड I am talking from my 3 years of experiencing of this company as an investor, that they always walk the talk. So that's why I rate this company very high in management quality, which is mostly underrated part of investing. People are largely looking at just numbers, YOY, margin, growth. ये सब देख करके बहुत ज़्यादा influence नहीं हो जाना चाहिए, because we are investor and investor look for qualitative factors. वॉरेन बफेट ने एक बार कोका कोला में इन्वेस्ट किया, उन्हें उनकी क्वालिटी पसंद आई तो उन्होंने 20 साल तक इन्वेस्ट किया था. आई एम नॉट सेइंग दैट दिस इज गोइंग टू बी नेक्स्ट कोका कोला फॉर अस, but this is one of the finest management where you don't want to see any changes, because they are the best person to drive it. So let's get down to the update on US subsidiary which is called Rodney Hunt. FY25 रेवेन्यू जो है वो 293 करोड़ का है, जो कि 224 करोड़ के पिछले साल के रेवेन्यू से 30% ज़्यादा है, और इनका टारगेट FY26 का 360 करोड़ का है फ्रॉम दिस बिजनेस. सो दिस कंपनी इज बेस्ड आउट ऑफ USA. वहाँ पे देयर इज अ प्लेस कॉल्ड ऑरेंज कंट्री. ऑरेंज कंट्री इज अ स्लाइटली रिच सबर्ब. वहाँ पे कॉस्ट थोड़ा सा ज़्यादा है, तो उन्हें एक प्रोजेक्ट मिला था कैंसास का, जो कि $7 to $8 million का था. वहाँ पे हाई ऑपरेटिंग कॉस्ट फेस कर रहे थे, विच लेड टू स्लाइटली लोअर मार्जिन फॉर द ईयर. नाउ थैंकफुली दिस project is almost 65% complete, and only a small portion of revenue would be realized from this segment in FY27. So the company used the project as a key learning, and they actually declined a larger project in New York, actually in Manhattan में भी उन्हें एक water का project उन्हें मिल रहा था जहाँ पे वो qualified थे, but they did not pursue it at the last stage because of their learning from the Kansas project. Because unless and until your operating costs are lean, you cannot execute a project which is 3 to 4 times larger than the Kansas project profitably, since margin वहाँ पे ज़्यादा नहीं बन रहा था Kansas में, and they have learned it, and that's why they abstained themselves from not getting high priced and बहुत talked about order होता. न्यू यॉर्क में order जीतना is a big deal, but they abstained from it. So that's talk about the management quality, and this is very important to notice that ऐसी मैनेजमेंट जो कि न्यूज़ हेडलाइंस के लिए नहीं खेलती हैं, ऐसी मैनेजमेंट के साथ ही इन्वेस्टेड रहना चाहिए. दैट्स माई लर्निंग फ्रॉम हैविंग स्पेंड अराउंड मोर देन 15 years इनटू कॉर्पोरेट वर्ल्ड एंड इन्वेस्टिंग एक्सपीरियंस कंबाइंड. सो यूएसए में इनका एक्सपेंशन प्लान जो है वो ये है कि इस ऑरेंज का जो प्रॉब्लम है उसको सॉर्ट आउट करें. सो दे वांट टू सेट अप देयर न्यू प्लांट इनटू ह्यूस्टन. वहाँ पे द चैलेंजेस रिलेटेड टू लेबर आर लोअर compared to Orange. So they have started doing CapEx. They want to commercialize this facility by FY27, but can prepone to FY26 if they see heightened demand. So it's a function of heightened demand. So they are very agile, and labor shortage, as I said, is a problem which they are struggling to overcome. That's why this project USA expansion plan is mostly taken in light of that problem. So this company is spending around $4 to $4.5 million in office of Houston, which will serve as their base for USA expansion. And long-term plans is that they would like to have around 700 crores of revenue from Rodney Hunt in USA alone. So if you are watching this video so far, which means you are a serious investor and you like deep dives like this. So for you, there is a good news that we have more than 30 plus deep dive videos which you won't get on our YouTube channel at Sadhan Practitioner membership. One of my favorite is the community access, because there the whole Sadhan community interacts with each other, and there are many good people who keeps their ear on the ground and they share their ideas and also update on the portfolio, which is very important in this investing world. We meet every second weekend online and we interact on the whatever is happening in the portfolio, in the stocks which we own, in the sectors. We go through the deep dives on multiple sectors, including data center, green hydrogen, railway, defense, you name it, and we are there just before the crowd arrives. Why? Because we have a very vibrant community. So the bottom line is that whatever I have learned in 10 years of my corporate experience and 5 years of content making as a full-time investor, I have condensed it in a form of a membership, and that is Sadhan Practitioner membership. So click on the link in the description, create a trial login and watch the videos which are given there for free. Just now I have released a video on how to read annual report in 2025. All you have to do is go to our website and check the trial videos, which I am sure is going to add value to your investing career. अब बात करते हैं यूके की. UK में this company has acquired Waterfront Fluids, which was acquired in 2023. So ये कंपनी 30 करोड़ की FY25 रेवेन्यू पे है और FY26 में इन्होंने टारगेट रखा है टू इंक्रीज दिस नंबर टू 50 करोड़, approximately 5 million pound, which is 2.5 times bigger than the amount, the acquisition price they paid in 2023. ये कंपनी की कैपिटल एलोकेशन की स्ट्रैटेजी के बारे में भी एक हिंट देती है कि कैसे वो कहाँ पे वो इन्वेस्टेड रहते हैं, कहाँ पे इन्वेस्ट करना चाहते हैं. So that's a very remarkable aspect. Whenever you invest into companies, try to look forward to how much they are paying for their top line growth, because इंडिया में top line growth को जनरेट करने पे काफ़ी रिवॉर्ड है. स्टॉक मार्केट रिवॉर्ड्स देम रियली वेल. सो मेनी कंपनीज व्हाट दे एंड अप डूइंग इज एक्वायरिंग projects, acquiring assets through acquisition which are not beneficial to the balance sheet. So the 3 to 4 year target of from this UK subsidiary is 120 crore, which is again around 4x of FY25 revenue. So slightly important piece for us to study. So UK में उन्होंने employee strength भी increase कर दी है from 11 to 18 in FY25. 5 crore loss was absorbed to develop UK business and plan to achieve break even very soon. कहीं भी किसी भी कंट्री में उन्हें जब वो रिवाइव कर रहे हैं इस प्रोजेक्ट को, तो they expect to begin with lower margin orders because to gain acceptability and to build the capabilities so that they qualify for the larger and higher margin orders. So initially they will start with small, but they will scale it up big. Now let's talk about their domestic business. So first is they have recently won a Tata project worth 50 crore, but this project was making losses. The purpose of this project was not to really make money. They wanted to establish credentials and demonstrate technical competence, and they wanted to position themselves as a preferred vendor for future high value orders of House of Tatas. So Tata project is a EPC arm of House of Tatas. So they are trying to build their credibility in eyes of them. So that's a very good point. And they have absorbed the losses in FY25. So slightly margin, जो PAT margin में 35% का growth था, वो 40% या उससे ज़्यादा हो सकता था have they not done this loss. But this is like, it is a small price to pay in order to grow big in coming years. Chennai में they are expanding. They expect this plan to be online by December 2025, and it will take 2 to 3 years to reach full capacities. The revenue potential from Chennai plant is 120 to 150 crores at optimum utilization. उनका जो पीतमपुर का प्लांट है इंदौर के पास, उसमें भी वो 18 से 20 करोड़ का इन्वेस्टमेंट करने वाले हैं. So the Indian market potential is pegged at over 1500 crore, and right now they are just earning 320 crores from India. So management believes that the long-term business can be larger than the export business, and that is a welcome change, because this company has largely been export company, but now this company is saying that domestic business is going to take a bigger pie of our revenue, and that's very interesting to note, and that made me very curious कि ये किस basis पे ऐसा कह रहे हैं. But let's understand their other expansion opportunities which are available with them is Middle East. जहाँ पे Middle Eastern countries are expanding a lot in the infrastructure, and they expect to cross 200 billion US dollar investment into water related segment, which creates a huge TAM for this company. Saudi Arabia जो kingdom है वहाँ पे भी there is a huge growth. That's why they are venturing into that place through a rental facility. They are not setting up shop there, but through a rental accommodation they are working. They aims to enter newer projects through inorganic expansion. So नए product वो develop करना चाहते हैं because they are trying to get into a new geography. So that may demand something different than what they have been building up so far. So there is a chance of inorganic expansion. How we can talk about international business without talking about Trump tariff and their impact. So USA में the Build America, again that is a slogan, and that's why there is something called Buy America, Build America. So BABA Act has been passed, and it mandates 55% domestic content in federal projects, and that will increase to 70% of domestic content by FY29. So implying a growth prospect for Rodney Hunt, because this is a domestic business for Rodney Hunt being set out in Orange Country and going forward into Houston. So the boost in Indian domestic business is coming from a state called Maharashtra. Maharashtra alone has allocated 8,000 crore in urban wastewater recycling as part of its 25-26 state budget. So Maharashtra के बजट में काफ़ी important numbers शेयर किया था. So what is the way forward for this company? So management has guided that they will focus more on profitability while bidding for upcoming projects. So secondly, by year end they will have a capacity to do a revenue of more than 1,000 crore a year. And EBITDA margin guidance is 21 to 22%, PAT guidance is 12 to 14%. They are targeting a growth of 15% in both domestic as well as international operations. And they acquired a company called Maher Austria, which got acquired 10 years back. That is expected to contribute to revenue going forward, and they have won around 50 crores of order from Austria as per their latest BSE filing. So they are reviving an older acquisition also. They are streamlining UK operation and improving returns in large USA projects. That would be the key monitorable for growing exponential profitability in the years to come. So the monitorables are partly in India and partly in UK, USA and Austria also. So that's all for from my side. If you like these kind of analysis, then do let us know which company you would like us to study and comment about that company so that we can talk about that business if that is going through an interesting journey. If the company is doing very well, then you can talk about the name and we would like to cover it up, which has a very good quarter. That is the prerequisite. So tell me an interesting company, I'll like to cover it. And don't forget to share this video with your friend so that they can benefit from our research.
Content of this video is for educational and informational purposes only and should not be considered financial, investment, or trading advice. The information presented is not a recommendation or endorsement of any particular investment strategy, security, or financial decision. Investing involves risks, and viewers should conduct their own research. The creator of this video is not responsible for any financial losses incurred based on the information provided.